I'm Gabriele Cortopassi. I'm the founder of Espresso Academy.
My name is Cadence. I work as a trainer in the coffee industry for almost 8 years now.
I'm Robert. I've been working in the Espresso Academy in Florence for almost 2 years now.
Being an Italian school, all the trainers of our school has worked as a barista. So surely we can promote in Nepal the real approach of the Italian coffee. Of course, when we speak about coffee, everybody is referring to Italy. Words as latte, latte macchiato, or espresso, or cappuccino are Italian words, of course. So it is like everybody is pursuing, is following the approach, the idea of the Italy as birthplace of coffee.
Before that, we already have some trainings in Nepal, but mainly on the operational part of the machine, milk and the grinder. So say a student know how to work around the machine, but they don't really know what are the rationales behind. So with this new program, we hope that we can bring more understanding for both students and consumers on how a proper cup of coffee is made.
When we speak about coffee, we usually speak about Italy, even if in Italy we have no coffee. There are no coffee plants growing in Italy. But the Italian probably invented simply a technology. So the espresso machine, here around we have many, and they come from Italian companies.
The first main difference is speed. The Italian barista is really fast, always. If he's not fast, he loses the job. Not really, but almost.
First, we have SCA, which is the Specialty Coffee Association. I am one of the authorized trainer for SCA. Same goes for our partner from Italy. But we found that there may be some ways that we can introduce the Italian coffee culture. So without contradicting with what the SCA approach teaches, we also would like to include some of the Italian coffee recipes and how Italian drinks coffee into this Italian barista program. Hence, we have both the SCA and the Italian barista module.
We have many things in common with SCA because simply a lot of the rules in coffee are the same. A lot of the parameters of extraction, the parameters of maintenance of the machine, how to make certain drinks, everything that starts from the plantation to the harvesting of coffee, processing, all of that is the same. Those are very similar things that we teach.
Coffee is exploding in this country. Probably Nepal was not really a drinking country since a few years ago. Right now, instead, the coffee is growing very fast. The coffee consumption and culture is growing.
To me, it was also a pleasant surprise that I found such a big academy here in Nepal, and there are so many incoming students that they're gonna bring. So if we set an example to appreciate coffee and to learn coffee in such an educational approach, it might help to motivate other Asian countries to do the same.
So the espresso culture is really growing here, and but information about extraction and also Italian culture of espresso is missing a little bit, I think. And it's very nice to see that everyone here that we've been teaching to, they are very happy to learn as much as they can. They are very glad to do these courses with us. And they're really hoping to find a lot of students that will want to learn all of this.
Italian Espresso Academy in Nepal is right now proposing the two classic courses that we do. One course is called Banconista. In Italy, Banconista is like the help of the barista, okay? So it's the low level. In this case, there are, the part of the course is dedicated to how to prepare the perfect espresso, how to prepare, of course, the perfect cappuccino, how to prepare the classic Italian preparations. For instance, espresso macchiato, latte macchiato, Nutellino, caffè shakerato, and so on, Italian names, okay? Then, of course, there is a large part dedicated to the culture of coffee in Italy or so on. And then we do a theoretical exam based on these questions, and then we do a practical exam. Practical exam is based on the idea to be able to set your grinding degree, to set your machines, to prepare a perfect cappuccino, and also, sorry, to stay in a counter. So it is like the clients are arriving, and you must prepare for them all the preparations it requires. Okay. Instead, the barista level, so the highest level, is a little bit more complicated. We go deeper into the approach of coffee tasting. So barista for us must be very self-conscious about the preparations he's doing. So he should be able to detect if the espresso is perfectly acidic or sweetness or bitter or so on. Must be able to recognize what he's offering. must be able to tell why he's offering the kind of blends instead of another, okay, to know the ingredient of his coffee. The last step of the barista exam is very challenging because the barista, the students, is asked to prepare 4 preparations extracted by lot, after 2 minutes 4 more preparations extracted by lot, and after 2 minutes again 2 more preparations, for a total of 10. He has to work properly and very, very fast, because you have just 10 minutes to pass the exam.
Espresso Academy is probably the one that is attracting more international baristas, but also managers and so on. So already the name Espresso Academy, or simply the Italian modules for barista certification, they have by themselves already a very strong name.
Once you have passed the exam of Banconista and Barista, these exams are, certifications are written on our website. So you can simply check on the website, you can see if that student has been certified or not. And you can see even the time that he got during the speed test, like the time trial.
In terms of job scope, I would say students who have completed this program will have a higher command and knowledge over the espresso, over the grinder, as well as over the entire operation of the bar. So he or she will have more career elevation opportunities, because he or she are able to look at a wider and more holistic scope of the whole coffee operation.
Well, the trainer of the school in Florence, where we started with this project, are me, okay, Gabriele Cortopassi, I'm the founder and one of the head trainer. Then we have also Simone Scelli, this is our master in latte art, okay, cappuccino with the drops. Robert Brink, another student, he followed mainly the courses for foreign students. Then also we have Ilaria, and we have Elena Oliviero. Elena right now is the Italian champion of coffee tasting. The students from Italy usually travel around the world training the trainers of the other schools abroad, including in Nepal. So me and Robert, in this day, we are here to train the students of the school here in Nepal. Once the trainers of the school in Nepal are trained, they can teach, they can train the students of the school in Nepal, of course. This is our approach. All the exams are followed by us in Italy through Skype. So every exam is certified by Italian trainers, okay? Even if the course is held by Nepalese, for instance, trainers. Anyway, every exam is certified by us too, from Italy.
After you do a course like this, everything is easy, it makes sense, but it becomes way, way more easy if you have the time to practice by yourself, and also to teach. When you teach something, you learn it much better.